It is 3:40 p.m. and the first band has started to play at Sweden Rock Festival. Videli, I've never heard of them. And I'm at home still. What am I doing in Halmstad, way over to the west, when the festival is starting? Well, I'm going with my cousin this year. Actually, this will be my first year going there overall, so this is gonna be a lot of fun. But we decided that since on Wednesday today there's really not too many bands playing that we're interested in seeing. I would like to have seen Queensryche, but other than that, it's not, you know, we don't feel like we're missing too much. So I'm gonna leave tomorrow, very early tomorrow in the morning at 4 a.m. and my bus leaves, and then I'll meet her at Sölvesborg because she lives at the other side of Sweden. Well, you know, east coast, so to say, and I live at the west coast. Anyway, before I start this most likely very lengthy video, I do feel like I want to mention that if you don't know who I am, if you're just interested in seeing live clips of bands playing at the festival, then I recommend searching for that instead on YouTube, because this video right here, I will film all the bands I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to anyway. I'm gonna film most of them at least, but it's gonna be a lot of stuff outside too. This is about my trip to Sweden Rock and my experience there, I guess. So if you're only interested in seeing the bands, then just, you know, tune out of this video and search for that instead, just so you know what you can expect in this video, because it's gonna be a lot of stuff outside of the festival too. So that's just something that I wanted to mention right here in the beginning, so that you know what's gonna happen, if you didn't know already. But yeah, like I said, the festival has officially started right now, and tomorrow, I was supposed to take a train tomorrow at 5 a.m. but very, very conveniently they have started a train strike, or well, the personnel, the union there or whatever, they've decided that they want some changes, and so they have started a strike. So all of these trains that most people, you know, use to travel and to commute and stuff, for a lot of people, they are standing still and none of them are in use or whatever. So a lot of people have to find an alternative, and this affects the festival quite a bit, and I hope not many people will miss the festival because of this. However, a lot of people will struggle to get there. Well, there are alternatives, and I have found an alternative, luckily, but it's gonna be a little tricky to get there compared to how smooth it would have been otherwise. So instead of 5 a.m. tomorrow, I will leave at 4 a.m. So it's really not that big a difference, but it is pretty early that I have to get up, so I'm gonna try to fall asleep at like 8 p.m. today, but knowing myself, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna be tired, but you know, whatever, that comes with the festival experience in a way. Although we're not gonna sleep in a tent, we're actually gonna sleep at a hotel, or not a cottage, but like it's called apartment, so it has a couple rooms and stuff. So it's gonna be a pretty nice place to stay at during a festival, but we decided that, or I decided, I don't want to sleep in a tent because I'm a pussy. No, I don't know. I prefer sleeping in a house, or you know, whatever. Maybe next year we'll go for the tent. So a lot of people, they're advocates of the tenting experience. Tenting? Never mind. So I've got my ticket booked for, you know, my bus is leaving from Halmstad to Helsingborg tomorrow, and then I'm gonna have to find where I buy the tickets for the other few trips, because this route that I found, there's quite a few changes or switches between these alternative trains or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna have to switch like 4 times or something, but you know, that's just, you know, not much you can do. Anyway, I've done most of my packing, and I'm looking forward to leaving tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I have been at Metaltown in Gothenburg, which is closer to where I live, 4 times before, between 2009 and 2012. So this is gonna be not my first festival, but my first Sweden Rock Festival. So yeah, I hear this one is one of the best around, so it's gonna be a blast. Actually, they have mentioned on the news, which kind of makes me a little nervous, that these alternative trains that people are using now when these bigger trains are in strike, they have, you know, contemplated also going into this strike or whatever, or this other union. They think that, well, that doesn't matter what's going on, but I hope that's not gonna happen, because that means that I'm not gonna be able to get there, at least not like a plan. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. But my train leaves in about 14 hours from Helsingborg, so I don't think they're gonna have time to go and strike in 14 hours. You know what? I'm gonna give you a bit of a glimpse of the bands that are gonna be playing at the Sweden Rock Festival. So I'm just gonna show you, and you can pause the video and read what bands will play if you're interested. That is. So this is on Wednesday, today. And here we have Thursday. I'm not sure if you can make out all the times, but I think you can, mostly. Friday. And finally Saturday. So lots of great bands I'm looking forward to. I mean, we have Dark Angel, Turisas, Solstafir, however you're supposed to pronounce that in English. Uriah Heep. I would have loved to see Bombus and Ride Horse tomorrow, but I'm not sure if we're gonna make it in time. We'll see. And of course Alice Cooper, but I admit I've not listened to his music very much. But we're gonna have to see him. Oh, and the highlights on Friday at 1 o'clock, Electric Banana Band. If you don't know them, then most likely you're not from Sweden. Because if you're from Sweden, I'm assuming you're familiar with the band. And it's just kinda feels like a novelty act almost for this festival, but I'm not saying that they are. It just doesn't feel like they belong at this festival. But I'm looking forward to seeing them, because I like Lasse Åberg, the frontman of the band, and he's also an actor or a director, and I love his movies, and it's gonna be very fun to see him live, and almost kind of surreal in a way. Which, if you're from Sweden, you might understand what I mean by that. If not, well, never mind. But well, yeah, kind of surreal. I mean, we used to sing their songs in gym class back in the day, for example. Well, maybe not in gym class, but I remember once that we sang it in the gym location, the area where we would have our gym classes back like 12 years ago. I don't know why we did that, but I remember that we did. Anyway, we have Black Sabbath, which is gonna be awesome to see. Wasp, Therion, Annihilator, Death SS. I am gonna wanna see them, because supposedly their act will be something out of the ordinary. So that's we'll see what happens. And then we have Billy Idol, Volbeat. I've seen Volbeat before. Monster Magnet. I have to see them. Ted Nugent, Sodom, fucking Emperor will be there. That's one of the highlights. Arch Enemy should be fun to see with the new vocalist. Powerwolf, Asphyx, Pain of Salvation, Necrophobic, Horizont, Flotsam, and Jetsam. A lot of good bands. Then of course I have to respect what my cousin wanna see too, so we're gonna have to compromise. But you know, Within Temptation, I wanna see them too. Anyway. It is still very much bright outside, and the birds are twittering, and now I'm gonna go to bed. Well, if I fall asleep right now, I'll get 6 hours of sleep, but that's not gonna happen. Anyway, I'll see you at 3 AM or so. I slept for a couple hours at most. Water on my face. Bus leaves at 4:10. So I have, a lot of, I can't speak. I have time, Rise and shine, sun. I beat you, not even a contest. There's someone jogging over there at 3:30 a.m. And here we have the bus terminal. My old school over there. Right there. But we have a new location for next year, so I will be returning to where I used to go to school actually back in 2009. These are actually the trains that are on strike. Öresundståg. So normally I would be going with that. But since it's not moving, things get way complicated. First train out of 3. Thought I would get some reading done. And finally I am in Sölvesborg. Now walking to the hotel. It's like 3 kilometers or something. But I've actually been walking these streets on Google Maps, so I kind of know where I'm going. Luckily. Yay! Final destination in sight. Like I said, I've become acquainted through Google Maps. Worse. So I know that after this roundabout over there, or whatever it is, the junction, I am there. It doesn't look like there's a place to cross here, so I'm just gonna have to sort of break the law. Well, what am I supposed to do? I can't get over any other way, you know? Here it is. I'm here. What's the time? 9:44. So almost 7 hours later. Or well, since I woke up. So it's really not that big. It's a little pantry or kitchen here. A kitchen table. You have a TV actually. And a microwave and a refrigerator. I'm gonna have to no, not there we go. I'm gonna have to use this right away because I have some groceries. I bought this on the way at a gas station, so we'll see if this this does the trick. I don't really drink energy drinks, but I'm gonna try to get a nap. Maybe I should drink this after if I'm gonna get a nap. Okay, I packed up, switched my gear, and since I haven't been able to do so, because, you know, I haven't had the opportunity, I will have to go to the bathroom and make a very welcomed number 1, not 2 this time. Yeah, no bathroom in the rooms here, but that's to be expected for this price. Alright, I am hungry. I brought some food, so, well, sandwiches. Got my beautiful cooling bag here. This was the most masculine one I could find, the most metal. So, well, whatever. But we got ham, we got Philadelphia, yogurt, cheese, cucumber, apples, and more yogurt. As well as the bread, of course. I bought some, well, these are squished. Oh well, still taste the same. Some stuff to eat at the festival. But you cannot bring the cork, you need to remove it. But this is good to have water in. But I'm thinking, is there any place to hide this? I mean, can I put it in my shoe? Do they look in your shoes? Can I put it in my, you know? I don't think they're gonna look there. I'm sitting on a stool, I'm gonna make some sandwiches, and I'm watching TV. Perfect. Although the reception is not perfect, you know, but... yeah, right. Well, it's hard to follow the plodding community, but at least these are good. Oh yeah, I was gonna eat these at the festival. Well, whoops. That TV is at the moment pretty unwatchable, so I think I'm gonna try to get a nap. It's I think my cousin will get here in like an hour and a half or so. And that means that we're gonna miss a few bands that I really wanted to see, which is okay. I mean, that's how it is. But Riot Horse, I would have liked to see them because it's the new band with the former Darkane vocalist Andreas Sydov, something like that. And I would have thought, I mean, I would have found it really a lot of fun to see them live. I read that, which surprised me a little bit actually, because his vocals suited Darkane's music so well. But I read that in an interview with Andreas Sydov for this new band and for their gig here at Sweden Rock, that he didn't really want to play, or he wasn't really into that type of music that Darkane played. And what they're playing now with his new band is much more his style or whatever, which I guess is like hard rock with like throwback, or you know, with roots in the 70s or so, or you know, with inspiration from the 70s rock scene. But anyway, I think we're gonna miss Bombus as well, and that's too bad. I really would have liked to see them. I think they would have been a really cool band to see live, but we're not gonna make it to see Bombus, unfortunately. And then we'll see. Alice Cooper plays today. I don't know. I don't have any internet right here. There's no connection here. And I don't know exactly what bands are playing today, but I think Uriah Heep might be playing today. Maybe Dark Angel. I went through this yesterday, but yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be a surprise. So, all right, I have to get a nap now because I only slept for 2 hours last night. Well, I was actually able to get some sleep, not too much, but like 45 minutes maybe. So I feel like I needed that. So now I'm waiting for my cousin. She has arrived in Sölvesborg, so she is currently walking the same way that I was walking for. It's 11:30, so right now Riot Horse is starting. So it's like, I would have loved to see them, but you know, my guess is that we're gonna be there. It's gonna be a while, because in the worst scenario we're gonna have to go back the same way another 3.5 kilometers, which means that my cousin will have to walk, well another. I was gonna take. I'm not blaming it on her if it sounds like that. Obviously not. I'm just trying to be realistic that it's gonna take a while because there's quite a distance to walk. But we're gonna get there at 4 p.m. at least. Yeah, not later than that, and that should be okay. I think Tyrisas, that's another band playing today. Tyrisas from Finland. It's a great band. Although their latest album was kind of, well, it was interesting, but I haven't listened to it that many times. Maybe 3 times, 4 maybe. But it's I think they start playing at like 4 p.m. So I think we should get there in time to see Tyrisas, and then yeah, I mean, the festival keeps going until I think the latest band stops playing at 1 or 2 a.m. So you know, it's many hours of music in whenever we get there. I mean, even if we would get there at 6 p.m., it's like 7 hours of music. But we're not gonna get there that late. So yeah. All right. There's a clown on the wall. I just found out that my cousin doesn't like salmiak. What's wrong with you?
I love salmiak, but I don't like licorice. It's two different things.
Explain.
I can't, but licorice is one thing and salmiak is another one.
Well, salmiak is salty licorice, right? Isn't it? And black licorice can be either sweet or...
Licorice heter det. Lakrits. Yeah, I don't know, but I like salmiak, but I don't like licorice.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the introduction of my cousin.
She is like she is.
Yeah.
Du får te din bästa.
Remove it immediately. Well, I can't see it anymore, so...
So it's gone.
You know, good enough. No, but we're gonna call a taxi, because we were gonna walk that 3.5 kilometers back and take a bus from
It has to be
there.
more.
No, I looked on Google Maps. It's 3.5 kilometers.
No, I don't believe them. It's like 3 miles.
Yeah, well, after having been up for you go ahead and make a sandwich.
Yeah, I thought so.
After having been up for 6 hours, you know, taking different buses and trains and being exhausted, it felt like more than 3.5 kilometers.
Yeah.
But anyway, having to go back again, that's just too much.
Don't.
And calling a taxi, I think that's about the same price as the bus.
Yeah.
And then we don't need to walk anywhere. So
Yeah. Yeah.
much better.
I don't believe it's that expensive to take the bus to the festival.
Yeah,
But I don't know if it's a local one. Oh, if it is a local one or if it is like a hired bus that Sweden Rock has.
I think it's especially...
Yeah, so maybe the other one is cheaper.
Yeah, they jack up the prices because it's a festival.
Yeah,
or,
and I
don't
mean
know.
maybe the local one is cheaper.
Yeah.
But I really don't want to walk
Yeah.
because we're going to have our feet is going to be.
Yeah,
mortified.
I was jogging a little bit too intensely a few days ago, so I managed to get some blisters on my feet. Nobody wants to know about that, but you know that makes it kind of painful.
Show it!
Painful? No,
The people want to see it.
I don't think anyone wants to see that. It makes it painful to walk, as you all know. You know the feeling. Vad heter skoskav på engelska? Tjuvshave.
Nej.
Det var ett skämt.
Vad heter det? Ja. Fan vad starkt jag vet det. Jag var inte på det när jag sa att jag landade.
Well, anyway, so we're gonna call a taxi and then, you know, it's time for some music. Finally.
Heavy.
Feels like
Electric Banana Band.
Electric Banana Band. Yeah, I've been talking about them before
Swedish ones.
in this
Men jag
vlog.
måste ladda lite mer.
All right.
Snap to it.
Jag knäckte mitt finger.
Nu redigerar den här lite tror jag.
Jag tror inte det kommer.
Nej. Bra.
Seinfeld is on. I think the reception. Is that word?
I don't know what you're going to say, so...
Well, before this TV was like pausing and the sound was screwing up and the reception was bad.
Oh,
I don't know if reception is the right word.
yeah,
But-
mottagning.
Yeah. But now it's better and Seinfeld is flowing perfectly. And it's
And
my
we
cousin's
are-
favorite show in the world. Not. But actually, we were calling a taxi, but it was so expensive, so the janitor here at this place, it's like, I don't think I said...
Janitor. It sounds like the Scrubs. I can't stop thinking about this.
Neil Flynn.
The janitor.
No, but this is, by the way, this is like a place, pretty quaint little place, picturesque,
Peter Race.
fancy words.
You can change. You can show me outdoors. Pittoresk.
I think it is.
It's like the junkyard.
Well, okay, out here it is. But if you go outside,
show them.
Yeah, I will. Just one minute, 1 second, 1 second. Calm down. I mean, okay.
I want to go now.
Yeah, me too. But he apparently drives to the festival too, the janitor. And he is the janitor. So we're gonna go with him because it's cheaper.
It's much cheaper.
Yeah, like 3 times cheaper. Literally 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, no, but almost.
Literally.
Two and a half times. 2.5 times. Exactly 2.5.
Cheaper.
It is 2.5 times cheaper because the taxi would be 150 each. This is 60, so that's 2.5 times.
Yeah. It's like a whole day for less than one journey with the taxi. Did you understand anything?
Either my mind is syrupy or
Well,
she doesn't make any sense.
I do. In my head, I'd make a lot of sense.
Probably my head is like syrup
Yeah, it is.
because I've been sleeping for 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, it's not my fault. You could have slept more. If
I
you
tried.
wanted to.
I turned off the light at
3.
at 9 p.m. and I have witnesses.
You have?
I filmed it for some reason,
Yeah, well...
and then I wasn't able to sleep.
No, now it's 12:30.
Yeah, Cloven. I don't know that band, but she wants to see them. But we might not make it.
Have you forgotten anything?
Well, what have we brought so far?
Money, the tickets,
Yeah, we have the tickets, right?
and we have money, so we don't need anything else.
Yeah, money and tickets and camera.
Yeah,
Where's my camera? Oh,
and a phone,
yeah.
and medicine, and the key, maybe. Which one did?
No, I have my
what's the
key.
working thing?
They gave us 2 keys, but one of them doesn't fit there. So I don't know what that's all about.
It's another one.
Yeah.
Okay, hey ho, let's go.
Yes. Oh, turn off the TV maybe.
Nej, jag som talar inte riktigt.
Ah. Well.
And your t-shirt? Eller t-shirt.
No, I'm not gonna bring my t-shirt. I'm
No,
gonna go shirtless.
Be quiet.
Yeah, well, this is what she meant when she said not picturesque.
Yeah.
And this is what I meant when I said picturesque.
Do you know what?
So,
There's a letter A.
might be a coincidence.
Why? Yeah, well, it's kind of a weird coincidence. Why don't they use this? It's like, oh,
What do you say?
I don't know, but it's I don't know what's the name. I can't tell.
Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Oh, it's it's pouring rain. I am thinking about changing my shoes. Actually.
I only have 1 pair.
But you said you have like.
Well, I have several, but I only brought 1.
Why?
Because I had enough stuff in my, bag already.
Yeah, well,
It was
I mean,
full to the
you could have
brim.
you could have bought more memory cards to your camera instead of bringing your whole computer.
But that's not what we're talking about.
Then you could have had other shoes so you don't get wet on
you
your
mean-
feet.
Yeah, switching the place with the computer for the shoe. Yeah, okay, maybe. But then I would have to pay for another card or
Yeah, well,
whatever,
you
memory.
have the money, dear cousin. Here is more of this picturesque. We're actually living in the stable then.
Yeah, looks like it.
I think we are.
Tractor.
In the stable. I have the money here.
For the taxi.
Yeah, who's going to take us for like 20 minutes maybe?
Yep.
So even though it's kind of cheap, I think, because taxi is really expensive. So I want to see Clown.
When we get home from the festival, we have to go on these because they look very exciting.
But I don't know if we can do that because that's another farm.
Yeah, I was just kidding, but
No, you weren't.
yeah.
Can do.
Now the Norwegians have to get ready.
Yeah, I don't know where they are.
I don't know if we explained who the Norwegians are.
No,
I don't
we
think
never
we.
did.
I don't think we know who they are.
No, we
But
haven't
we're
met
gonna
them yet.
we're gonna go in the same car as the Norwegians.
Yeah, well, we haven't met them yet. The most fun thing to say is jag driver ikke mer, jeg gjør det ikke. Eller gulebøy.
That's not actually. That doesn't actually mean banana though.
Yes, it does.
Does it?
Yeah. Gulebøy?
Really?
Yeah. We can ask them in the car.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I think they're sick of that, so let's not ask them that.
I think so too. But they are making fun of us as Swedes as much as we are making fun of them as Norwegians.
Sorry.
Well, think about the cat who's coming and eating that, and you are like, he's
Yeah.
suffocating.
There, now the cat can't find it. Are we lost?
I think so.
We got our ride to the festival area, but we can't seem to find the festival area.
Because there is no music.
Yeah, where the hell is the music, man?
We have frågor dem där borta. We have to ask them.
Yeah, because we don't know if we're heading to the right direction even.
Yeah.
You're not in frame. There you are.
I don't want to be in frame.
Okay, then I'll film the ground. We were indeed going in the wrong direction,
No, it isn't there because that's a camping.
so now we're heading back. Yeah, but to the right maybe.
Yeah, but there is houses there.
Pretty bad signs, you know.
There is none.
Pretty bad skyltat.
There is none.
Yeah.
There's no sign. So, oh, it's over there. Maybe. Oh, me. Oh. I think it's over there because there was a big sign.
Yeah.
At the right.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I looked at it when I paused it, but I didn't
Well,
read.
that's right where we were dropped off.
Yeah.
And we just kept walking.
And and I was saying that the Norwegians were. I take it back.
Oh, they were nice.
Yeah, they were really nice. Hur
Kommer
fyra
du
år
inte
sedan jag
ihåg
var
det?
här. Shit, jag kommer ihåg det som det var igår. Vilken